Hey fam, I just thought I would check in. I honestly can't remember what I spoke about last. Fucking shocker. I haven't told you guys yet. I'm just dealing with a couple of health concerns at the moment. Just to do with like my memory and my concentration, getting like really bad headaches and dizziness, and like forgetfulness is the biggest concern for me. Like I literally just will be talking to someone and mid-sentence forget what the hell I'm saying and stop and be like, wait, what was I saying? Or like I just can't remember shit. Like I can have a conversation with someone and by the end of the day like not remember that we had that conversation or remember the contents of what that conversation was. It's pretty alarming. Like it's scary to drive at the moment because I just feel like super disorientated, or not so much disorientated, like maybe dissociated. Like I don't really know what the fuck's going on around me and I feel like I can't really focus. So it's like really scary because obviously driving on the road, like lots of busy things are happening and yada yada. I'm also feeling like pretty fatigued and stuff. I'm struggling to wake up in the morning. Like that's always been a thing for me though, so I don't really know. I had a whole week off the gym because I just felt like shit. Like my headaches were really, really bad. I had a really good training session yesterday because it was my first day back. So I'm gonna try and go again today because I just feel so much better when I train, you know? So, not better, but like healthy mentally and physically. So that's what's happening. Keep forgetting what I'm doing. But it's going good. I got offered another full-time role doing like media and stuff with my the same company, the same mentors, which would be super fun for me. I love that creative kind of stuff. And you guys know I was kind of bored with the calls at the start anyway, but I just did it anyway and I am good at it. But I would love the opportunity to do full-time media, which is what they've given me. So like producing and editing and filming, and I'm pretty much like in charge of the creative flow and content of the whole company, which is super exciting. Like I love that. I have such a fascination for like movies and production, and like I wanted to be a videographer when I was younger. I love watching Hollywood movies, and I like went to all the like Paramount Studios, and I can't remember what the other one was called that I went to, like the backlot tours at Universal Studios. I went to all of that stuff because I just love, I'm so fascinated by like how movies are made and all that kind of stuff. So I love filming and editing. And I would love to be backstage on like a movie production. That would just be fucking sick. So, not that we're filming movies or anything, but it's just fun to be a part of that. That's what's been happening with me. There's two things I need to desperately do that I'm just not doing because I can't get off my house and do it. I can, I'm just choosing not to. One, I need a new car because it's a piece of shit anyway, but it's so bad at the moment and it's making me feel worse because every time I sit in it, it shakes and it really fucks with my head. Maybe I'm not even sick, it's just my car. And the second one is to do my tax. Partly because I need to do my tax return, but also I would like some knowledge and some planning on how to move forward in a business mindset and how I should be setting myself up and doing it properly, you know. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna, should I brush my hair before I go to the gym? Nah, fuck, I can't bother. Alright, bye. Doesn't rain the whole way to the gym, and when I need to get out the car, it's pouring. Fantastic.
I think it's time for me to do something spectacular.
Hi. It was either my charger in my phone or my headphones, and it had to be charger because my phone's on 2%. So I'm sorry if this sounds shit, but I just wanted to come on here. I don't need, I'm tired. First of all, how fucking snug do I look? I actually don't know what I want to talk about. I just feel like I missed you guys. Like, it makes me laugh so much because I'm just talking to myself in my bedroom. What a loser. No, look. This is how you know I'm tired. No, but seriously. Who needs friends or like anything when you can just make yourself laugh? Guys, look, I just jumped off a 2-hour business call with my business coach, and part of that program I was telling you guys about. So I always feel like super inspired after those calls, but fuck, like he just gives so much content and so much value that it's like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? You know, it's like in a good way. It really makes you think. I've been so busy. Like I'm struggling to schedule in time for my own business, just to do like the homework and to work on that kind of stuff, because I really, really, really want to do well for Calvin and Wild Success, like the company that I'm working for. I just really want to do well for them. Putting some stuff. What is this? Like, I'm due for my period this week. Okay, guys. It's been a fucking roller coaster of emotions, like always. This is my clean laundry pile. I'm just, no excuses for anything, right? Like I'm just busy. But good busy. Like shit is finally happening for me and it's super exciting. A part of me is like, oh, I can't really afford all the stuff that I'm doing, like in terms of my business. Like need to get a new car because you guys have seen it. Like it's about to fucking take off on its own world right now. Need a new car. I also hooked up a meeting with my boy Corey from Infinite Wealth to start talking about like the government grants that have just come out and get me an investment property happening ASAP. Again, don't know if I can afford that shit, but fuck it. Like now is the time to do it and just make it work, right? Like you'll never get a good enough opportunity like there is right now from the government. The amount of money that they're giving away in grants to build a house is just like, you'd be stupid not to find a way to make it happen. I've had really good feedback from my boss just in how I'm going with work, which makes me super happy because I just always have such high expectations of myself that I thought I was doing shit. But he's like, no, girl, you're all good. So he obviously didn't say it like that, but that was my interpretation of it. But yeah, I'm loving my dual role. Obviously, have a lot of flexibility in my days, which is great. It makes me feel more motivated because I'm still on top of my personal stuff, but yeah, I'm managing to go to the gym every day, which is great. This is just not okay. Like, I really want to film some more podcasts for you guys. I love filming podcasts. They're like my favorite thing, but again, I just haven't found the time to fucking sit down and like talk into the microphone for like half an hour and then edit it. So I like have way more like free-flowing content and thoughts and topics on my mind when I pick up a camera and just run with it. But like when I have to like think of a topic and structure and everything and then like plan a time to sit down in a room that's like not echoey and record on a microphone, whereas I can just pick up my phone and start talking with a vlog video, it's not as flowy or structured when I have to do it in podcast form. It is tax time. I haven't even done my tax return. I need to call them tomorrow. It's just, I need an assistant. Does anyone want to work for me? I can't afford to pay you. I'll pay you in food. Probably can't afford to buy you food. I'll pay you in knowledge. Free entry to my course. Look, you can cuddle my cat. Fuck, that's priceless. Apply now. Dude, I need to go to bed. It's like, what time is it? 6 o'clock? It's time. Adam is at the gym, but when he comes back, I will give him lots of cuddles because I miss him lots as well. He's working super hard toward his goals at the moment in bodybuilding. So, you know, just gotta love and respect and give him a bit of space to just fucking smash out whatever he needs to do. But it's so good. It's so good, like, being around someone that is super dedicated and motivated because it inspires me to do the same. And he's so super supportive in, like, my business stuff. And I always apologize for, like, I literally from 8 o'clock in the morning, I start work. And normally from, like, up until 8 or 9, I'm at night. I'm going from work to education. Like, I have all my calls every night, all my courses, and then I just do homework and I do some background stuff for my business. So it's like literally until I brush my teeth and go to bed is like when I'm first interacting with him. And I always say sorry, like, because I don't want him to fall on the wayside, or I don't want him to feel like he's being left out in anything. And I want to give him attention because he deserves that. Like, I don't want him going anywhere, and he's beautiful and I love him. So I'm always like, I'm sorry, babe. Like, the call won't take too much longer. And he's like, girl, like, you're a boss babe now. Like, go for it. I'm like, you're my soulmate. So he's been great. To Amber's housewarming.
Tell me if you wanna, 'cause
After the show, singing a song we wrote about the girl we used to know. Guys, I don't know what's going on with my hair. How embarrassing. I just came back from a meeting. I hope it wasn't like that the whole time. Okay. Look, I've come to a conclusion and I really need to talk about it, right? How do I explain what's in my head? I feel like life is a series of milestones or like growth milestones, right? I feel like when I was younger, in my early 20s and teenage years, I was going through the milestone of self-love, self-worth. Everybody's milestone's different, right? Like at different times. But I feel like for me, I've spent a lot of work, time, energy, money on figuring out my self-worth and who I am and what I want to do in life. And now that I'm really confident in that area and I'm content with where I'm heading in that area and who I am as a person, I'm very confident in my abilities, what I'm capable of, and just my value and worth in life and who I deserve to be around and have in my life, etc. Now I feel like I'm in the business milestone or the finance milestone. I don't know what to call it, but I feel like now I'm confident as a person that's encouraged me to start a business and start talking about finances and what I'm worth in terms of income and building an asset base. And I feel like as you step into new milestones for growth, it's like a ladder, right? Like you start from the bottom on each one and you have to work your way up. And that's where the confusion comes into it. So for me, it's like I felt so fucking lost and overwhelmed and upset and just pretty much lost in the personal development stage and the confidence stage because I just didn't know anything. Like I wasn't knowledgeable, I had no skills, I hadn't done a lot of work. So it was a place of just confusion and feeling lost until you get to the peak of that milestone where it's like fucking nailed it. I know who I am, I know what I need to do. As I'm entering the next phase of growth, which is business, finance, income, assets, that kind of umbrella, whatever you want to call it, I feel so lost and confused and like I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm trying to just say to myself, it's because you're at the bottom now of the next phase. So it's like, now I need to start educating myself on money and business and finance and assets. You need different mentors in the business and finance realm. You need to do courses in this. So it's exactly the same as what you do in your first milestone of growth, whatever that looks like for you. For me, it was personal growth and self-worth and self-love and things like that. I went from like a peak of feeling super confident and knowledgeable to the complete bottom again because I feel like I've mastered that milestone. Now I'm working toward my next milestone, which is finance. And it's like, I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Like literally have no idea how to do tax or in terms of like having it work for you with tax benefits and things like that, how to run a business, like what the hell do you do in assets? And do you know what I mean? Like adult stuff. But having a different mindset around this new milestone and feeling lost whereas before, in terms of personal development, it's like really feeling upset about being lost and confused and overwhelmed and just really feeling shit about it. Whereas now I'm acknowledging that I'm lost, confused and overwhelmed, but it's kind of a good thing or an exciting thing because I know that I'm working toward more knowledge, I'm working toward more skills, and hopefully at the end of this milestone, whenever the hell that's going to be, hopefully not another 5 years like my self-love one took, but I know like once I've done that milestone, it's going to be like, fuck yeah, like I'm conquering finance and income and business and I'm just kicking ass. So that'll be 2 milestones completed and the next one, you know, whatever it is, like parenting for God's sake. And that's how I'm looking at my life, is your life is a set of growth milestones that you have to work your way up the ladder. And when I say ladder, I mean knowledge and confidence and tools. And I'm just at the bottom of my next milestone. So feeling a little lost and confused and overwhelmed because I have no idea what I'm doing. And there's lots of stuff that I need to do to get on track. But now I know, like, you have to reach out to people that are experts in your field and, you know, align yourself with people that are where you want to be. And I did that really well for self-love and personal development. I also obviously had my mentor through that. Now it's about like learning from business people and success people and finance people. I did have a meeting today with Corey from Infinite Wealth, which is where I used to work, but I've been a client of his for many years in terms of wealth creation and building an assets base. So yeah, now it's about the business and finance side of stuff, and it's like, I have no fucking idea.